Villagers are an essential part of survival worlds now since you can use them for iron farms, crop farms and trading halls. So, how do you get more of them? You breed them. For breeding to happen, you need 2 villagers and at least 3 beds. Each villager contains its own set of criteria, which needs to be met before a successful breeding attempt can happen. These criteria are that it's claimed a bed, has enough food portions, and hasn't bred within the last 5 minutes. We can see all of this using this command, which is part of the carpet mod. If all of these icons are green, the villager can breed. Looking at this villager alone, we can see that it's claimed a bed and hasn't bred recently. If I add a second villager along with some food, the villagers will start to breed. This is how all villager breeders work at a basic level. Doing this manually is slow and annoying, so if we combine this with the ability for villagers to harvest crops, breeding can happen automatically. Doing that, I came up with this breeder design. So let's get into the tutorial. First, let's place a slab which will later be waterlogged. Then I'll place dirt on each side going out 4 blocks. Then I'll fill in the rest of the dirt, giving me a 9x9 platform. Now I can waterlog this slab. Next, let's turn all this dirt into farmland using a hoe. Now on either side of the platform I'll place composters. Then I'll place 3 pillars of blocks to stop the villagers. I'll also add torches keeping this area lit. Now I'll focus on the walls. You can use any full or transparent block for this. On this side place blocks in this pattern. Then place 4 beds with the pillars facing away from the farm. Now remove this block and place a temporary one here. Then take your 2 trapdoors and place them like this. Remember to open the bottom trapdoor. Once that's done, remove the temporary block. Now we can finish the walls. I've sped up this footage, but if any of it's unclear to you, you can download the schematic linked in the description. Make sure that you don't place anything on the block above the trapdoor. Once the walls are finished, add a roof to the bed section. Now I'd recommend you add carrots to the farmland. This way the villagers' inventory won't get full of other random crops. Now you should be good to add your villagers. Do it right before night time. If you built everything correctly so far, the villagers should walk over to the beds when it becomes night. In the morning, they should both become farmers. Now you can finish it off by adding a roof. I'd also recommend adding a lightning rod at this stage. At this point, the villager breeder is complete. I set up a holding cell down below, then I let this run for 10 hours to show you just how good this thing is. This footage is sped up, but you can clearly see that this breeder will give you 2 villagers per day. I'd recommend letting the full day-night cycle pass while using this breeder. This design should work on vanilla and fabric servers. This breeder design should work from Minecraft 1.16 all the way to 1.21 and beyond. If the breeder stops working, do the following. Wait 1 Minecraft day to see if it fixes itself. Next, make sure there are no blocks above the trapdoors. If there are, remove them. Replace the beds, replace the composters, and finally, if that doesn't work, replace the villagers. There you go, you've just built a villager breeder. A schematic download can be found in the description.